Hi everyone! So I did a video talking about the Sephora event that I went to, and I talked about buying the Too Faced, the Chocolate Shop holiday palette that they released, but it was so large I didn't want to do swatches then, so I wanted to go ahead and do them in a separate video. So we'll go through the process of opening everything up again. So here it is. It's really cute. You can see there the name as well. The top has a little like ribbon with some bells on it. Super cute. And then when you take off the top, you open it up. You see this cute little like storefront. You've got like your 3 samples. So you've got Shadow Insurance, Better Than Sex Mascara, and then one of those melted liquid lipsticks. And then you can actually pull out the palette from its little spot here and set everything else aside. Once you take it out, it's actually really slim in and of itself, and it seems like it's magnetized, and that's how it stays closed. It seems like it's a pretty good magnet. I still probably wouldn't travel with this. I don't know. I'm always afraid of traveling with things that can just like shatter in transit. But once you open it up, you've got your little storefront again. I love this little dog with a bird on its head. It's just like, what? Why? Adorable. And then you've got your eyeshadows, and then you've got a highlighter, a bronzer, and a blush. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch those for you guys, but I need to go grab some wipes because otherwise I'm going to run out of spaces for swatching. I'm back. I got my wipes. I'm ready to swatch, so we'll go right into it. All right. So I'm going to start off with a highlighter. So this one's called Inner Light, and we're going to go ahead and swatch that. So there you go. Now it's catching the light, looking at it directly, catching the light. I would say this is very like light gold for sure, which is funny because it looks like a pinky kind of color in the palette, but it's like a duochrome of like pinky gold actually. So see it there? Yeah, there you go. There you can see the duochrome. Kind of interesting. All right. Next one is Chocolate Soleil. Not new. Smells like chocolate. People generally love it. I'll swatch that. I don't own one of these, so I'm actually pretty interested. The whole palette smells like chocolate. So that's a swatch of the Chocolate Soleil. I'm not going to lie. It feels a little dry as I'm swatching it, so I'm not super impressed to begin with. And then this is Chocolate Covered Strawberry is the blush, and that seems kind of chalky. You can kind of see it on my hand right there. Swatch that next to it. A little chalky, having to blend that in a bit. It looks like it has a little bit of a sheen to it, which is interesting because you can't see that in the pan. You can see it there. So, kind of cool. Yeah. All right. So that's the Chocolate Covered Strawberry Blush. So far, I'm liking those. Like I said, the Chocolate Soleil feels a little bit chalky, but that might just be how the original formula is. To be honest, I don't own a full-size one, so I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. So I've just wiped that off. I'm going to move on to the eyeshadows. So the first one I'm going to start with, I'm just going to start here and move my way down. So Desserts on Me is this one right here. I would say it looks like a pearly white when you see it in the pan. Finger swatch. Pretty pigmented, and yeah, it's kind of a pearly white. You can see that there. Next one is Indulge. So this looks like it's going to be gritty when you're looking at it, but as I'm swatching it, it's not. It's actually really nice. And there it is, right there. So kind of like a silvery taupey color, more silver than taupe, I would say. Next color is Cookie Dough. You can see it right there. I'm going to try to catch the light, and you can see the little bits of glitter in there. It doesn't look like chunky glitter. It's like shimmer, but it looks cool, so I'm interested. Cookie Dough. Okay, as you swatch it, you actually can't really see the shimmer in it, so it looks like it won't really, you know, show when you wear it. It's also not super pigmented, so you can't see it on my skin color because it matches my skin. The next one here is going to be Raspberry Rose. It looks like this very kind of a light pink color, and it looks like it's matte. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch that as well. And that's that there, right there. And the next color is going to be Sugared Raisin. So Sugared Raisin, again, looks like it's gonna be gritty in the pan, but then, again, not actually gritty when I swatch it. Here it is on my finger, and looks again like a kind of like a, I'd say like a mauvey pink with silver reflect on there. The next one is going to be Guilt Free. So that's this one right here. It looks like a matte gray, taupey gray. So I just wiped off my hand so I can get some more swatches in there. So Guilt Free, mauvey kind of gray color. It looks like that just as I've swatched it. And now I'm going to put it on my hand. And it's not very pigmented, to be honest. I'm still letting my hand dry. All right, there we go. So this is Guilt Free. I think this would be a really good transition color from your lid color to your crease color. I don't know that it would be very good on its own though. So the next one here is called Tootsie, which seems aptly named. It does look like the color of a Tootsie Roll Pop. So it's kind of like this like deep reddish brown almost. So feels good when I swatch it. Looks like that. And pretty good pigment there. It does seem a little chalky, but honestly, mattes always do when you finger swatch them. They just apply way differently with a brush. So the next color is Glaze. So Glaze is a little bit warmer than the white that you've got up here, and this one is matte, so it has no sheen to it. So this is Glaze. Feels like butter when I swatch it. That's Glaze there. And that's Glaze swatched. Not very pigmented, but then again, you don't really use white as your lid color. You don't need it to be crazy pigmented. Ginger Doodle is the next color. It's this one right here. One of those that looks like it's going to be gritty and then you get in there and it's not. It's really buttery. Looks very pretty, like a nice light gold. Very good for like inner corners. Super cute, I like that. All right, next color is going to be Chocoholic, which is this one right here. Looks kind of like the Chocolate Soleil, except a little bit lighter. So let's do Chocoholic here. Looks like that on the finger. And that is the swatch. So not crazy pigmented, but I'm sure I could build it up and get it there. So there it is. I like that. Again, I think that's a really good crease color. Ooh, I'm gonna knock over my setup here. All right, next color, Cake Batter. I'm excited about this one because it's this fun kind of peachy color. So we'll swatch that one next. Ooh, nice. Applies like butter. And it's right there. I feel like these two would be great colors to wear together. Next one, Butterscotch, another one I'm very excited about. I'm always excited about kind of copper, peachy shimmer colors. They're like my go-tos for when I don't feel like trying. Oh, that was very pigmented. Look at that. That's a good looking color. I can see myself using that a lot. So that was Butterscotch. Next one is Toffee Crunch. So this is kind of a warmish mid-tone brown. Toffee Crunch. All right, looks like that. swatch it. It's that right there. I like that. I'm liking the browns in here. But it makes sense, chocolate shop, you should have a bunch of really awesome browns. The next one is Lava Cake, which is this one right here. And so it's this deep brown, and it's kind of got like these glitter specks of kind of burgundy almost. So let's see if I can, yeah, you can see the specks there. And then once it's swatched, ooh, very pretty. That's it right there. So you can't super see the reflects that come in there, but it's still a very beautiful color. So that was Lava Cake. This is Banana Date. So again, this is you know, warmer than this one up here. This one's more yellow, but it is a matte, so it's different from this one as well. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch Banana Date. Ooh, I like that. It is a little chalky, but again, mattes just swatch that way. So that's the color right here. Ooh, flipping you guys off. Not super pigmented, but also it's kind of my skin color, so I can't blame the shade. The next one is Honey Dip. Honey Dip is another one I'm excited about. These two colors are just right up my alley. They're so great for just popping on your lid, putting on mascara, and running out the door, you know? So Honey Dip. Let's do that one. Looks like that. Swatch that. Ooh, so pretty. So pigmented. There you go. I like that a lot. Very pretty color. Now I need to wipe off my hand. I'm running out of space again. So the next color we're going to swatch is Lava Cake. The last one we just did was Toffee. Sorry, not Toffee Crunch. It was Honey Dip. The next one we're about to do is Pound Cake. I've confused myself. So Pound Cake is this beautiful kind of peachy pink color. It kind of reminds me of Max Say Yeah, if anyone remembers that. It was a limited edition color forever ago. But that's what that looks like. Beautiful sheen. It's like almost a duochrome right there, how it catches the light. Very pretty. That was Pound Cake. The next one is a color that I fear I will probably never wear, but it's very pretty. It's called Sugar Bells, and it's this blue one, the blue shimmer. It doesn't look like it has any glitter in it. It's just a shimmer, so ooh, very pigmented. And swatch that. There you go. The next color is Mint Chip, which is this turquoise color here. Looks like that. Very pigmented. Ooh, little chalky. Ooh, there you go. All right. Very pretty. Very pretty. Very pigmented. Next one is Jingle Berry, which is this fun purple color. Looks like that. It's got a little bit of a, I'd say like a duochrome to it, like a pink duochrome. Yeah, it does. You can see it there as it catches the light. Not as pigmented as the others, but you know, it's purple. Purple is always a hard one. Next one is Huckleberry, and that's the last eyeshadow. So Huckleberry has a little bit of glitter reflex in there, very similar to the glitter reflex that you see in Lava Cake. It's kind of like this burgundy-ish kind of shade in the reflex, not the color itself. And you can actually see the glitter in here a little bit better than in the last shade. You can see that right there. So it's like this deep eggplant shade with a hint of burgundy shimmer to it. Very cool. Burgundy and even kind of almost pinkish shimmer. Pretty cool. So these are all incredibly fun and festive colors. Very cool. So the last thing to swatch in here is actually just the lip product. Like I said, you do get, oh, I've bent his head. Oh, poor guy. You do get Shadow Insurance and Better Than Sex Mascara, and then this little lip mini. So I'll swatch the lip product for you guys. I've already swatched it for myself, as you can see. I found that it's a little light for me, like just a little bit. I think I would just have to wear it with, you know, a good amount of other makeup, so I didn't look kind of just zombie-ish. But it's a very pretty color. I think that it would end up being pretty flattering on most skin tones, to be honest. So this was a good color that they chose to include, and it's called Chocolate Milkshake. So it'll be fun to try one of these out. I've never tried any of these melted liquid lipsticks, so this will be fun for sure. So that's the final product in the Chocolate Shop palette set. So hopefully this was helpful. If you guys have any questions about the palette or any of the shades or any of the parts of the palette, or if you bought it for yourself and you have a couple of favorites that you want to tell me about, I'd love to hear it. Leave them in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.